The relationship between humans and nature. Nature is all around us. It is the sky, the trees, the rivers, and the animals. It is the sun in the morning and the stars at night. Nature is also the wind we feel, the rain that falls, and the earth under our feet. We live in nature. We are a part of it, just like birds, fish, and flowers. But sometimes people forget this. Sometimes we live like we are not part of the natural world. When we are close to nature, we feel calm. We feel more alive. A walk in the forest, a moment near the sea, or just sitting under a tree can bring us peace. Nature helps us rest. It helps us think. It reminds us that life is simple and beautiful. Even when we are sad or tired, being in nature can help us feel better. From the beginning of time, humans have lived with nature. People built homes with wood, drank from rivers, and cooked with fire. Nature gave us food, water, and air. It gave us everything we needed. In return, people respected the land. They took only what they needed, and they were thankful. But as the world changed, people began to use more and more. Cities became big. Machines became strong. We started to take too much from the earth. Forests were cut down. Rivers became dirty. The air became hard to breathe. Animals lost their homes. The balance between humans and nature began to break. Now many people are worried. They see the ice melting in the cold parts of the world. They see the sea rising. They feel the air getting hotter. They hear about animals that no longer live. These are signs that nature is hurting. And when nature hurts, we hurt too, because we cannot live without it. The relationship between humans and nature is like a friendship. A good friendship is kind and fair. Both sides give and receive. If one friend gives all the time and never gets anything back, the friendship becomes weak. It is the same with nature. If we only take and never give back, we lose the beauty and balance that keeps us alive. But it is not too late. We can still fix this relationship. We can learn to live in a better way. We can care for the trees, the water, and the animals. We can think before we use something. We can find ways to live that do not hurt the earth. We can be gentle again. Even small things help. A child planting a tree, a family walking instead of driving, a town keeping its river cleanses are all signs of love for nature. Nature does not ask for much. It only asks for respect. It gives us so much in return. Some people say that nature speaks. It speaks through the sound of the wind, the movement of the waves, and the songs of birds. We only need to listen. When we are quiet in nature, we hear something deep. It is not just sound, it is a feeling, a connection, a reminder that we are not alone. When we understand this, we live differently. We stop rushing, we stop thinking only about money or power, we start to care more, we begin to see the world with new eyes. A flower becomes special. A tree becomes a friend. The rain becomes a gift. Children often understand this better than adults. They look at the world with wonder. They love animals and play in the dirt. They ask questions about the sky and the stars. They see nature as something full of magic. We can learn from them. We can remember what it means to be close to the earth. As we grow, we sometimes forget this simple love. We become busy. We live in buildings and spend time with screens. But nature is still there, waiting. It never turns away from us. It keeps giving. It keeps growing. It forgives. But we must not wait too long. There is still time to change, time to live more simply, time to give thanks, time to take care of the world we share. This earth is not only for us, it is also for the birds, the animals, the trees, and the children who come after us. The relationship between humans and nature is one of love, respect, and care. It is a deep connection, older than we can imagine. When we return to this relationship, we find something true. We find peace. We find joy. We find life. Nature is not just a place we visit. It is our home. It is part of who we are. To love nature is to love ourselves, and to care for nature is to care for the future. So let us walk gently on the earth. Let us listen to the wind. Let us look at the stars and remember how small we are and how big the world is. Let us live in a way that brings balance again. Because when we take care of nature, nature will take care of us.